What's up, you guys? I just got home and I've been kind of thinking of what I wanted to do for dinner. And I remember last time I made some steaks sous vide style. For those of you that don't know what sous vide is, like I didn't, or sous vide, I don't know how you call it. Anyways, it's just cooking in water. That's all I'm gonna be doing. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get inside the house. I'm gonna grab my steaks. I'm gonna season them up, and then you put them in a vacuum sealer. So you're gonna vacuum them up with all the seasoning, and I like to put a little bit of butter on there to give it a little bit of taste. Once you do that, you grab your pot that's full of water with a little machine that heats up the water. I'll show you guys all that here in a little bit, but we are making sous vide style steaks tonight, and yeah, let's get set up and do it. All right, guys, so let's start this sous vide steak that we're gonna make. The first thing you want to do is you grab your steaks and you're gonna season them up. This is what I'm using right now. This is the Holy Cow by Meat Church. Pretty good rub. This is what I used last time and it tasted really, really good. So essentially what you wanna do is just kind of, as much seasoning as you wanna put on it, totally up to you. I just put a little bit on it. I don't really go that crazy. Just there, but make sure you do both sides. All right, there we go. That side. Let's do this side. And there it is. Once you season it, what you want to do is you want to get one of these food savers, because this is where it's going to cook most of the time, and you don't want any water getting into your steaks. It's going to be a little wet when it's done, but it's from all the moisture that's going to be cooking it. That's going to be inside, but you definitely don't want to, use like a regular bag, like a Ziploc bag. You can do it in that, but you're gonna run into issues of you actually getting water inside your bag. This seems about right. Cut your bag. This vacuum seal is pretty awesome. I really, really like it, because once you cut your bag, check this out. You're gonna seal it on one side. Stop. Seal. There it is. See the little seal you got right there? Boom. All right, so back to your steaks. What I'm gonna do on this one is put a little bit of butter on the top. So cut a piece of butter. There we go. Oh, that one's falling apart. Stick it on there. This one's 2 parts, so we'll do 2 parts on there. Like that. Now what you want to do is open up your bag. Let me grab some tongues for this. All right, now we're back. Make sure you grab it right there. Put it in the bag, wherever you want it. So that butter moves a lot. All right. Don't put them too close to one another. Give them a little bit of space. There we go. Get rid of this. Now, we are gonna do a dry seal on this. And there it is. Nice and tight seal. All right, now that we got it in our seal, we're gonna keep this in the refrigerator for a couple of hours, about 2 hours. And then, let all those juices and that seasoning get all mixed up and whatnot in there. And then we are gonna grab our sous vide equipment, I guess you can say. You gotta fill up this big tub full of water, and then you have the actual component that goes in the water that heats it up. On this one, we are gonna go to temperature 139. Let me double check on that because I think it's 129. Yeah, it is 129, sorry. Put your little monitor in there and then set it at 129. It's gonna take a while, so if you wanna start prepping it, I don't know, about half an hour before you start, I suggest you do that because it does take a little bit of time for it to heat up. So we'll do that. We'll start getting ready here about, I don't know, but I'm gonna give this 2 hours and then I'll start putting it in there. But what you wanna do is you wanna make sure that all the spices and everything on this is very tight and sealed, and you know, they're not moving around, and then you're good to go. But for now, we're done. We're gonna let these set in here for a little while. These are sirloin cuts, and you know, once they sit there for about 2 hours, then we'll start prepping the water and everything else, and then I walk you guys through that. And after that, all said and done, then we'll take the final step, which is gonna give this a nice and crisp sear. Because when it's done, it does come out a little moist, and it doesn't have that little char that you usually get when you do it on the grill, but you can give it that, because at that point, the steak's gonna be nice and medium rare, that you can put it on a skillet or anything else. I am gonna try something different. Last time I did it on a skillet, but this time we bought a, it's like a press. You kind of make, you know, sandwiches and whatnot on it. So I saw on the box that it could give steaks that reverse sear. So that's kind of what I'm gonna go with. And we'll see how it comes out that way. Because like I said, last time I did it on a skillet. So this time it's gonna be different. Hopefully it comes out good, but we'll see. So stay tuned and don't beat your meat. All right, guys, so this is the most important thing. This is where you're gonna cook your steaks for 2 hours. What I'm gonna do right now is, like I told you guys earlier, I'm gonna set this up because it takes about 15 to 20 minutes to get the water really going at the temperature that you want it. I know I said 129 earlier. It's actually 128. See, I already had it set there from before. So what you just want to do, just turn it on, let it do its thing. This is the current temperature of the water. Once it gets up to 128, then you have a timer here, and we're gonna set that timer for 2 hours. Once we do that, we'll put our steaks in here and we'll let them cook for 2 hours. Again, I bought all these instruments on Amazon, and I really like this little container, I guess you can say here, because it has already a cut for your Sous-vide temperature probe thing. I don't even know what to call it, but we'll go with that. So for now, we're gonna take it off. Like I said, we're gonna let this get to 128 temperature. You guys can see it, it's climbing up. Once it gets to 128, we'll put our steaks in, we'll put a timer for 2 hours, and then we'll take it out. We'll dry them off a little bit, and then we are gonna use the little grill press thing that we bought to give the steaks a sear on the outside. So let's wait till it reaches to 128, and then we'll put the steaks in. All right, guys, as you can see, it has reached 128. And then now what we're gonna end up doing is get your meat. See how it's nice, very nice. Here we go. It is gonna fall down because this meat is heavy. So make sure it gets all dipped in there. Just watch your hands. Water's a little hot. There you go. You can even use the tongues you were using earlier. Just make sure that, you know, it gets in there. There we go. Grab your cover, put it over, boom, done. Let's set this timer for 2 hours. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, buddy. Oh, there we go. 2 hours. We'll come back to it. Boom. Oh, there's that magic bell. All right, let's get this off. Make sure all that water stays in there. Here we go. All right. Turned off. Sweet. Now let's get our steaks out of there. All right, guys, so here we go. Opened up the bag. A little moisture, look at that. And there we go. Let's get rid of this bag. Now, what you want to do is grab yourself some napkins. Pat this down a little. Get rid of that little moisture that's going on in there. And you guys can see, all right, there we go, flip it over. Nice. You guys, now that this is nice and patted dry, I added a little bit of canola oil on the grill here. Now let's get our sear. Here we go. Oh yeah. We're gonna leave that there for about a minute. Press down a little bit on it so it gets a nice and good sear on it. So let's let this do its thing and grab our other cutting board and get to work. This will be done in about a minute. Look at that sear, guys. I'm trying to grab this for you guys right here. Look at that sear. Tell me that doesn't look good. That is a good sear right there. Gonna let it rest for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna cut open. We're gonna let it rest for about a minute or so. You really don't need to let it rest and get the juices to get all in there because it's been in its own juices for 2 hours. So that's pretty much done. I'm just waiting on this one to be done here. A little push. Ooh, look at that, guys. Let's turn this off. Look at that. That's beautiful. All right, let me grab my cleaver and then we'll cut into this. All right, time to bust out the world famous cleaver. Let's do this. Oh, look how tender that is. That's awesome. There it is, you guys. There, look at that little blood right there. Oh, I love that. That's it. Dinner is served. Boom, there it is, guys. There it is. Sous-vide steak. Or sous-vide, whatever the hell you want to call it. But there it is. Oh my God, that is so freaking tender. That was delicious. Listen, I hope you guys try it out if you were bored at home like I was. This is the second time I've made this, so I still got a lot more to learn, but I hope it helped you guys out and, you give it a go. And, we're gonna keep experimenting with it and see what else I can cook with it. And I'll try to do more cooking videos, I promise. I know I've been saying I will, but now I got the time to make them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do me a favor. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe on it. And, stay safe out there, guys. Wear a mask, take protections. Be safe. God bless you. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, crispy on.